Hey everyone, it's Sandy. Okay, so I debated on doing this, but I wanted to include it in this book because this is a book about me. So on Mondays I do Me Monday, which I am doing in this really big Smashbook. Yeah, anyways, in this really big, I was seeing if it had a size. I don't know. But anyways, in this really big Smashbooks, and I'm just doing pictures about me, not in any particular order, but you know, anything I find that I want the girls to know later on, I am putting in this book. So I was talking to Lisa and I was like, Lisa, this is what I'm going to do, but what do you think? Okay, because it's kind of personal. But me and Lisa do something, it's so funny. Me and her, like if we buy something, I don't do a lot of haul videos anymore because I just don't buy a lot like I used to. And I rather create than do a haul video, honestly. Although I do like to watch other people's haul videos. But anyways, and so sometimes when me and Lisa get to talking and stuff, we're like, oh, okay, Lisa, and I'll do this to her. I'll go, this is my confession. But really I do it like this. This is my confession. And when I do that, she knows that I'm about to tell her something I haven't told her. So I know I'm such a dork. But anyway, so I was telling Lisa, I think I'm going to do this. What do you think? And she's like, yeah, go for it. And okay. So for all you YouTube followers of mine, this is my confession. Ready? Okay. Once upon a time, when I turned 21, I was married. And I got married at, I think, well then I didn't think 21 was an early age, you know, because I thought I was ready to be married. And I was married for about 4 years and it just didn't work out. I just, I mean, I'm not going to get into things or anything like that, but one thing that I really did learn is that for me, and I think for a lot of people, I can't say everybody, but I think you're really different from the time you're 20 to the time you're 26, 27. I mean, when you're 20, you don't know that much about yourself. You feel like you do, but there's so much changes that are going to happen and stuff that just changes who you are and stuff. So I think that had a lot to play in it with both of us. He was a bit older than me, not by much, but well, a couple years. But anyways, yeah, so anyways, the girls don't know that I have been married before. Lisa does know, we've talked about it before. Anyways, and the girls don't know that I've been married. I don't know that that's something that I want to tell them. You know, not right now, not like it's going to be damaging to them. It's just, why do they need to know? You know what I'm saying? I didn't have kids with him or nothing, so it was pretty well a clean break, so... But it is something I want them to know because I want them to have a chance to, I wish I would have finished school, like college, you know, I wish I would have done a lot of things before I decided to get married. So I'm going to put these pictures in it, which are me and my dad dancing at the wedding, at the reception. And then I have one picture right here and he's behind there. I'm not going to show him obviously on here, but I just wanted the kids to see what he looked like. I guess I thought that might be kind of funny years from now when they're older and they understand that, you know, sometimes this happens and whatever. So I am going to put that picture in there. And what I want to do is I just want to journal my thoughts behind being married and being divorced at such a, for me, a young age. I mean, I just don't know how, I don't know. I don't know. I just felt like I knew everything and I was ready to get married. But in hindsight, now that I'm, you know, 36 or whatever, I know I wasn't ready for marriage. That's for sure. So this is something that I do want to share with the girls. So I am going to include it in this book. And I'm going to write a story behind here. And it's everything that I'm telling you. I'm not going to talk bad about him. I'm not going to, you know, why drudge up old things so they're in the past. I just want them to know the things that I learned from being married at such an early age. So maybe when they're like 18 or 19 and they feel like they know everything, I can tell them, hey, I've actually been there. I made my mistakes and this is what I learned from them. And maybe they can, you know, learn from my mistakes as well. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to journal behind here. And yeah, so I just thought it would be fun kind of to journal about this and share it with you guys because you know what? I don't want to only let the girls read about good stuff about me. I want them to read and know like everything about me. There's lots of stuff I want to put in this book. I mean, I'm going to stop here and I'll go ahead and journal and stuff and then I'll come back. But there's lots of things like, you know, I lost a brother at an early age. I've lost 2 brothers actually, one at a very early age, one just a couple of years ago. And I want them just to know like that, how things were for us growing up, or I don't know, just different things like that. Because the way my kids are, you know, they're not used, we weren't raised like they're raised, you know what I'm saying? So it's just different, and I want them to know all these things. And as I find pictures and I rummage through stuff, it's just funny what you find and what you forget and the things that you remember. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and stop, and I'm going to journal on this, and I will be right back. So there you go. I wrote as if I wrote a letter to the girls, and I was just writing what I told you, that basically what I asked was, are you guys shocked to find out that I've actually been married before? And then I just wrote, you know, that I hope that they can learn from my experiences, and that maybe they would take the time to wait to be married until they were a little bit older and had time to find out who they are or what they want to do in life and things like that. Just take time to become you, not be so rushed to get married. So yeah, so that was that one. Now I am going to, I'm looking for what page that I want to do. Sorry. Like I said, I'm not going in order or anything like that. I'm just putting stuff where I want. So now I want to do these 2 pictures, and these 2 pictures are actually pictures of a stuffed animal my older brother Joshua had bought for me. Joshua was the oldest. There was 5 of us, so Joshua was the oldest. I had 4 brothers and me. Anyway, so when I was little and we lived in Arizona, he would go to the fair and he would go win animals, and he always brought me animals back. Now I know I have more pictures of animals that I've taken that he bought me. I just don't know where they are. But when I found these, I was like, wow, I can't believe I've kept these. So I kept these stuffed animals for a very, very long time. I think, see this picture? Let's see if it has a date. See, this is from 07 that I took the picture. And I think that was the year that I finally decided to go ahead and throw them out. And trust me, that was a very hard decision to make, to throw them out, because I felt like I was throwing away, like, I don't know, something of him. Does that make any sense? But you know what? What I came to realize is that it's not the actual animal that I wanted to keep. I just wanted to keep the memory of him. So I went ahead and took pictures of the animals, and I felt fine, because you know what? They were getting so old. And I mean, I was born in 77. Let's say he gave these to me. Let's just say like 85, 84. You know, they were getting pretty old, pretty torn, and just, you know, stuffed animals, you know, fair quality animals are not like the best quality. So just over time, them being up in an attic, them being in, I just had them wrapped in trash bags, honestly. It was just taking their toll on them. So it was time to, I can't get that one to work. It was just time to go ahead and let them go. So I took pictures of them. And my intention was always to scrap a page about my animals, about him always bringing me home something from the fair. And they were always big. Like on these, he brought me 3. Like a big one, a medium, and a very small one. And yeah, so he always brought me stuff from the fair. And that's just a fond memory that I have of him. So, of my brother Joshua. So, I'm going to see if I can get these photos. And I'm just using things that I find around right here. I'm not doing too much searching for embellishments or anything like that. I just want to use stuff up that I have right here at hand. So, I'm going to put that down. And then I pulled, yeah. I had these, and I was going to see if I had anything. See, I'm going to put remember you are loved, because he did. I mean, he's our brother. He loved us all so much. So I might put a butterfly over here. Wow, everything's turning out to be the same color. Let me throw some color on here. I can put these flowers. And see, these are just random stickers that I don't know when I would use them. Like, they're just almost a leftover sheet. And doing this is a perfect time to go ahead and just randomly embellish, you know. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put these on here. Okay. And I'm probably going to put up here my memories, if I can spell it out. I don't know if I have. Oh, I can use the W's for M's. I'll just go ahead and put my memory. And I'm trying to keep my book not so thick, because it would be awesome to take thickers out and do this with, but I don't want to make my book so thick. And I'm just starting it, so I want to make sure. Okay, I'm going to shut you guys off. Finish putting this down, journal a little bit, and I'll be right back. There you go. So that's the end. I just wrote the story about how he always got me stuffed animals, how one year he got me this huge banana, and me and my brother Steve used to jump on it, beat on it, play on it until we like ripped it and the stuffing came out and we had to get rid of it. So, and I just wrote about how I'll never forget how he would show me how he loved me in different ways. Like he would do this, and he would always say, give me a great big bear hug, and I would go and squeeze him, and just things like that, that even though I was so young, I will still remember. So I want the girls to know about that. Anyway, so this is it for me Monday. I hope you enjoyed. This is my confession. And yeah, so I love saying that. So anyways, I will talk to you ladies later, and have a great Monday. Bye.